We're off to meet Andrey Stamatin, a man inspired... Oopsie. That was a bad time to take off my glasses to try to wipe off a weird spot I saw. Hello. A man inspired by... inspired and impetuous can enrage the escape. Yeah, we'll see about that. I can totally trust that'll work. This is a game. This seems like a game where you escape on day 2 and then it just ends. You know, just like this War of Mine and Frostpunk and other games where you just get away on day 2. It's just a common approach. And whatnot. It's so empty at night. I'm sticking to this objective because I don't really know what else I don't think there's really anything else I can do right now, or at least I don't have indications of what to do, necessarily. I don't know. This is the kind of game where, because it's got the living world around you and everything, there's really like almost no sense of how much you may or may not be missing around you while you're wandering around. If I could avoid that guy seeing me, that'd be great. Excuse me. There's already been plenty of comments about the ideas like, oh yeah, you missed all these other things. I'm like, alright. Well. Well. Is that guy gonna get stabbed? Just curious. No? No, don't walk up to him. Dude, he's clearly got a knife. Wait, what? Why are you only attacking me? No, stop that. Get it out. I need a better knife. Call that a knife? This is a knife. Oh god. Oh god, what happened? Oh god. No. Ah. Ah, my first click. Ah. No. No. It was my first click of the session. Damn it. What is your range like? It was my first click of the session and the click was outside of the window because apparently the mouse had not been bound to the game yet. So what happened is I clicked out of the window and the game minimized in the middle of the fight. Apparently my mouse was on the other monitor. Well. Ow. God damn it. This is just not a good fighting weapon. Ah, what the fuck? Alright, it's fine. I didn't really want to keep that damage I took anyway. Loading time. Shit happens. Well, yeah, combat's weird. Combat's really weird. Mainly the hit detection. Like, I understand me missing because I have a tiny micro weapon and it's embarrassing. And so like I don't really, oh, hi. I don't really expect it to hit half the time anyway. But when the enemy hits me, I'm like, but he didn't, though. Like, he clearly didn't. His weapon's so far away from me, and it's just a little knife. I mean, it's pretty big for a knife. In the range of things you call knives, that's a pretty big knife. But it's clearly, like, 3 or 4 feet away from me when he swings it, and he hits me, and I'm like, I don't understand. I don't understand where the safe zone is in melee combat. Well, now. It's a strong reminder not to get in any fights. Because, well, yes, fighting people does make you some money, and that money can be used to, you know, do all the things in the game, basically. But ignoring that, it's just not a good time, and especially with my lack of weapons. Hey, normal citizens are everywhere. How you doing? Hi. My heart is crying for my poor children. How are my dearests doing? Is everything all right? Oh, women's share is hard. Nothing here is new, though, is it? No. Wait, do you have enough food? Oh, we're absolutely miserable. The last of it has run out completely. We're starving, no less. How can it be? Why? People can go 40 days without food. You're not starving, you're dying of exhaustion. But the prices, just look at the prices. It's unheard of. A piece of stale bread costs 1,000. Where am I supposed to get that much money? How do they live with their conscience and demand that of me when my children are starving? Profiteering always comes hand in hand with catastrophe. Oh. There goes that conversation. Alright, I'm gonna go left this time, because going forward was a bad. And we don't want to have a bad. Stop teasing me with dogs. I want to see the dogs, not just hear them. You know what would be a really uncomfortable background detail is if there's lots of, oh shit. Oh wait, that's the drunk guy, that's not the criminal dude. Is everyone safe? No, that one got, that guy's a murderer. Do you see me? You gotta pick him out from the crowd. No, not the drunk guy! He gives me bandages, stop that. You cut that out. God damn, is it- how did I not hit any of those attacks? Okay, I guess I'm just gonna let him kill me at this point. Oh shit, he didn't kill me. I don't know if I want to live right now. It's pretty bad. And quick load. Not worth it. How was I not making those hits connect? Does he have iframes when he's like beginning the looting animation? These guys are fucking dangerous. So you're telling me that there's like mega murderers that just wander out into the streets at night and just kill people constantly, but they're like, the women, we have to stop the women from standing there and existing. They're dangerous. I'm like, what the fuck is this town? It's right up there with how like weirdly ignorant of, ah shit. How are you always attacking me? There's so many other people around here. Am I dressed that nicely? Oh, he killed that guy. Oh, the drunk's dead again. Stop killing that guy. He's nice. He sells me bandages. Shit. God damn it. Do I have a faster attack? It's just a scalpel, dude. It doesn't need a wind up. I can't do this. I can't just like let my health be at 10% first thing in the day. Alright, fuck it, I'm just gonna run to that spot on the map and just run past all of the thugs, because when you go into a door, people despawn, and apparently that's what I need to do. Holy crap. Oh, and I'm also like right there. It doesn't make sense how slow my character is with a scalpel. The entire advantage of using a scalpel, damn it, is that it's a very fast, lightweight weapon. It weighs like zero anythings. It weighs nothing. It doesn't have a weight that is noticeable by a human, basically. Oh hey, I noticed this place when I was shopping around for stuff. When I was shopping around for resources, I noticed this place earlier. This is where they're sending me right now to talk to Andrey Stamatin. What a bizarre place. Are you Andrey? These are all generics. Every generic? Is that the criminal or the drunk? That's the drunk. So 2 drunks, a dock worker, or whatever, the clothes mender, and man who is man. Oh, you probably Andrey. Look at you with your... Look at you with your...
I've had my share of dancing. The curtain falls.
He's got the weird Shakespeare pants. I don't know what their deal is. The weird, just whatever that kind of pants are.
Seems like Haruspex is planning to distill Twirin. Fast learner.
Seems like Haruspex is planning to dispel Twirin. Fast learn. What the fuck? Alright, I know Haruspex is a character because he's one of the people I could have played as, but everything else in that sentence ultimately is just noise. Alright. I see the dust of my beloved capital on this man's feet. Ta-da! I bet you must have met me. Okay. Wait a second, the uni? Weren't you juggling knives on the table? Ah, remember the time we got the better of those bastards, eh? And you sat there all quiet when the tables went down. You grabbed the shooter. Yeah, I remember. Very brave of you. Those were the days. Look at me now. Those were the days indeed. Dankovsky, in case you've forgotten. And you are? Andrey Stamatin. Sentenced to death in 4 countries, at your service. Rejoice and sing, those of you who are not looking for me to die. What were you sentenced to death for? You're not going to believe it. For my creations, the Downgate, the Alley of Heroes ensemble, the other stairway around. The house was specially renounced by the World Association of Architects. Even though it's always been my little brother and me, I am usually the one taking the beating. Did they confuse the two of you or something? Twins are the 2 sides of a single person. Each of them pulls in their own direction. Each sees their own side of things. I hope to see you 2 side by side someday. Let's go ahead and read about him. Maria's take. I am quite fond of Andrey. The twins are the 2 sides of a single whole, but Andrey has the capability to execute Peter's fantasies and designs. He is resolute enough not only to admit the possibility of the impossible, but also to implement it through persistent creative work. My uncle is quite capable of the former too, but the latter... A personality like Andrei's deserves nothing but admiration. Glad the younger's take. Without Andrei's boldness, Peter's vivid imagination would have only existed on paper. It's a shame that the duo is in decline right now, really. Peter is a habitual drinker and Andrey wastes his life on debauchery and ruthless feasts. But dormant periods are common among creative people. They emerge from them carrying the prey of new discoveries in their teeth. You know, we've been having a commemoration of the old man the whole night. My head hurts now. Come back in the morning, will you? Or better yet, the afternoon. Why are you still up then? Go to bed if your head hurts so much. Oh. But I need to talk to you about things and stuff. Hello. You do a talkie? Ah. Oh. I thought she was like a... I didn't see her walking at first, so I thought she was just like floating towards me. I'm like, ah! Go away. Oh my god. Alright, you're not a person. You're a talkie man. Or you're a quest dude. Yeah. Weird experience. Flowers. Bone necklace. Is it useful for anything, or is it are these just trinkets, right? Twirine. Okay, so you can sell stuff to him, I guess, if you want to. Thought he was going to be the character. I didn't necessarily think sibling, because it doesn't quite look right. So we can't do this now? As you wish. Shit. What time is it? What time is morning for you? I have a little bit of exhaustion, so if I did a tiny bit of sleeping, I could fend it off a little bit more. I'd have to find a place to sleep. It's unnerving when her head just snaps into place. What else do I have to do? I don't have another quest. I don't have letters. As far as I can tell. I may have to just wait for a bit. I don't even know where I would sleep around here. Was somebody around here friendly? The Willows, Anna Angel's house. I mean, it might be that no one will really let me do anything right now. I might wait. Hello, the important seems to have become, it'll hopefully still be there when I close this menu. But 7 o'clock's apparently important. The morning of the second day has come. Infected people, 22 people yesterday died. Yesterday, 12... Fuck. Day 2, in which the Bachelor gets to restructure authority as an equal and accept emergency powers. Ooh. It's a little hard to read when it's like wide on wide or whatever. Can I read those stats somewhere? Because like I didn't read all those. Oh well. Today's quest. Letters. Yay. Nothing to go on. What do you want from me, game? Is it daytime now for you?
Oh, I would have let my fists loose if not for these pins.
Okay, so now that it's 7, he's changed. Alright. Sit. Take a load off your feet. Eva wants to flee town before it's too late. She said only you can make that happen. Flee. Why in the world have yesterday's murders scared her that so much? No one will dare lay a finger on her. Why won't they? Anyone who touches her will have to deal with me afterwards. That's reason enough already. Does dealing with you feel that bad? It's a weird phrase. It ends with various types of bloodshed, massacres, and broken spines. I don't kill people, but I will break the neck of anyone who dares to attack a woman. Wow, have you looked outside at all, Andrey? Because it's been happening, like, constantly. Your threat seems hollow? He doesn't say that woman, he says a woman. I'm like, you haven't been paying attention then, because that was constantly happening. Hopefully there won't be an opportunity for me to witness that. On the other hand, Ava is somewhat right. Yeah, it's time to leave the place. Yesterday's orgy was disgusting. The fight for the throne is about to begin, and I don't want to see its consequences. We can't stay here any longer. Are you with us? So we're leaving. If my brother agrees, of course. I am obviously not going anywhere without him. I'll speak to him. Right up on over there. Alright, we're gonna meet Peter now. Let's get going. Any other dialogue?
Seems like Haruspex is
Nope. Gonna say, I don't got no time for sitting around doing nothing. Gotta go out there into the vaguely orange day. And orange all over the place. The game called my bluff, because I was about to be like, if 7 o'clock is still not time, I'm just gonna start randomly running around and talking to people or something. Just part of me is definitely just concerned for Let's Play purposes about that kind of thing. Because I'm like, I don't want to make like 3 consecutive episodes of me wandering randomly and not getting anything done and just checking. But that might be the kind of game that says, I got a symbol. What's that symbol for? Is that letters? Ooh, it is letters. Saburov's morning note. Bachelor, as I've already informed you, I have a request to make. It is a matter of utmost importance. I will elaborate on the situation in detail as soon as you come to see me in the Rod. In the event you consider our request to be outside your area of responsibility, I will have to contact somebody else with this. However, there is little doubt in my mind that the incompetence of the volunteers that I would recruit will result in them losing their lives. Alexander. So Alexander has a request from me now. Alright, cool. Is that today's quest? Might be, but I won't know until I get it filled in. Is he on the map? Oh, he's not on the map. Okay, which one's the Rod? The Lump? Town Theater? I feel like it was around here. Yeah, it's where I am. Convenient. I'll finish going over here. Then we'll talk to Alexander. It's gonna take a while to get all these names straight. Hello. Being constructed, are you? It's quite a tall ladder going well above the building. Nope. That's how you leave that place. That doesn't open. That's also not a real door, it would seem. Who's got a creepy house? Oh my goodness. Why do you have the creepiest house? And why are so many doors, like, fake? Oh, hey, it's the polyhedron. Was that what it was called? Yeah, the polyhedron. Ah, Mr. Architect over here with a bath. I wouldn't want to walk barefoot on this floor. I wouldn't trust that. You seem to be heavy into alcohol and drawings of the polyhedron and then one bath. Huh. Man of specific interests.
Old boy.
That's a face? It looks like it's... he's a cast member of, like, System of a Down. I see the reflection of my epiphanies in your eyes. Who are you, my long-awaited guest? I'm... what do you mean by that? This means that the man standing before me is able to see what others cannot. My name is Peter, and I have built quite a few things upon stone already. Are you a geometrician? I'm a Bachelor of Medicine, but I love mathematics and used to love math. So, you are capable of love too. That's truly beautiful. Many in this town are in love, but none of them are loving. Oh, I'm talking drivel. Who are you? Question time will be later. Let's drink some twirine in our to our acquaintance. And don't you dare insult me by refusing. There was a retort in one of the cupboards, I think. I think I didn't smash it yesterday. I was pissed. Thank you. I will drink to your wit.
We easily forget those faults, old boy, which are known only to ourselves. True, so true.
I can't shrug away the feeling that someone's scratching at the windowsill. You seem to be depressed too. The dream mistresses are silent. This is both sad and strange. Quite sad and strange. Even Lady Katerina won't bestow her poisonous psalms upon us. Tell me about the dream mistresses, Peter. Mistresses used to have some inexplicable, magnetic, motherly power over us. Katerina's problem is that she's a turncoat. You can't just stop in your tracks between the ridge and the abyss. You have to either climb or fall. Falling is easy. Climbing is commendable. What do you mean? Nothing, really. She's a false mistress. That is what bothers me. She doesn't have the right to see things. Seriously, my twirine daydreams are better suited to change our life, because I am at least honest with myself and true to my conscience. I've never betrayed anyone. All my life, I've only been doing the things I believe to be true creative work. Change? I thought the clairvoyants see the inevitable. We don't have clairvoyance any longer. We are orphans, blind puppies in the darkness. Yeah. You're better off without them. Oh, is the conversation just over now? Okay.
High respects, old boy. He's a hero. He'll join worms, the tweer gatherers. Mark my word.
How respects my boy, he's a hero. He'll join worms to twire gatherers? What are you saying? Oh, wait, no, I kind of know what you're saying, because the worms are the people from outside of town. Like the guy that we followed to Vlad the Younger. Everyone is after a female figure. What is it? The vestiges of matriarchy? The snake mother, the abyss, yada yada? Actually, an unusual girl's been walking around our town lately. Did you know? They say she can work miracles with her bare hands. If I happen to meet her, I'll test her miraculous capabilities. She can probably ease my headache, right? What else can the girl do? She heals the sick and incapacitated. Perhaps she's a healer, perhaps a saint, and perhaps she's just a fraud. I like to believe she's a saint. The world around us is rather low on miracles. She's a fraud for sure. And that's the end of that conversation.
Abattoir makes your head wooden. Good.
I can't shrug away the feeling someone's scratching at the windowsill. Those are tree branches. It's also the end of the conversation. The bottom one always just ends the conversation.
No time to think.
Even if it feels like it shouldn't. Your brother suggests we escape this place. Escape? This place? Is he out of his mind? Why is this place so special? Can't you see what I've managed to build here? Where else would I be allowed to do something like this? Everything I have ever called my purpose has been brought to life in this town. For now, I have no reason to leave it. I haven't finished my observations yet. I'm this close to figuring it out. What are you talking about? You wouldn't understand. You've never built anything. You're wrong. I've built Thanatica and created the groundbreaking theory of human immortality. In that case, forgive me. But then it's puzzling. You don't understand me. You are prepared to risk your life for your life work, aren't you? Yes, of course I am. Well, conversation's just over now. Is that it for us?
He can mix herbs.
Well. Huh. Conversations are more limiting than you'd expect. Like, it gives you a series of different options you can potentially choose from. And in many cases, they seem like a series of subjects you would bring up no matter what. Like, hey, by the way, there's a plague. You know, no big deal. Just there's a plague. You don't get the option to bring it up. If you choose something else, the option for saying, by the way, there's a plague goes away, which is odd, to say the least. Just have it go away entirely, because I'm like, isn't that kind of an important thing for me to get around to? What happened to, like, let's loop around back to that previous topic. Those kinds of moments. Hey, you don't usually see a worker all the way out here. So here we are, once again. No one's asking us. Got a smoke? What is it, Pop? Do you want to ask me something? So, have you defeated the foe? Found the root of evil? I mean, like, by the way, there was an accident once. Happened to a mate of mine. I'm all agog. What happened to this worthy man? So, you see, he broke his leg once, right? Also got himself kidney pains. It was early spring, March or so, and so he went off to gather them warts. 'Twas high time for them. Said he'd sell them so they're made into potions. That is, twirine. Otherwise, they're pretty worthless. Wait a minute, so he went to gather warts with a broken leg? That's the point. That's the point when he broke it. Obviously, he went to gather the herbs unbroken. Running around regardless of whether you're even whole or all in pieces is a modern thing. Things used to be different back then. So what does it have to do with the turnskin? Stop interrupting me then. He wandered far off. Darkness fell and all. So he thought he should get back. And then he feels like something has grabbed his leg, and it's all dark. So he thought that maybe he grabbed too many herbs and roots. So the earth wouldn't let him go. So he took the best ones, too. The juiciest. Well, what was it? He looks down. There's something holding him. Something hand-like. Like a hand. Doesn't seem like a root at all. Holding him fast. Trying to get to his ankle. And then he sees that it's a bone hand. For real. So, it was him, the Shabneck. And so my mate tried to break free and run off. Came back home and saw the leg was broken. I see. So why the hell did you feel the need to waste my time telling me all this? That's not very nice, Mr. Bachelor. Well, he got sick, right? So 'tis all medical stuff. You're a medic. It's a useful story for you, see? Thank you, good sir, thank you. How did he run all the way home with a broken leg? That's impressive. I feel like we're underanalyzing that component of the story. Seems kind of noteworthy to me. Should be this side of the house for Alexander. What? Oh. Huh. There's a little lump here where you stop moving at full speed when you hit the foliage or whatever. And in that moment I picked up, this necklace. Probably worth something. Good thing I didn't buy one earlier.
The rabble is completely out of control. They must have been bottling up their lowly instincts for quite some time.
So yesterday you told me the Canes... you told the Canes that we may possibly have to face an epidemic. I like you, Bachelor, in all honesty. I am one of the few people that do. The rest are astonishingly blind. What do you intend to do? We still have a few precious hours to stop the disease from spreading. Just like Isidore Barak did a few years ago. We need to declare a state of emergency, but I can't do anything. My hands are tied. You are the authority. What's barring you from declaring state of emergency and being proactive? The authority belongs to the triumvirate that is presided over by the patron, the head ruler. But now that Simon is dead, his place is vacant. Georgie and Vlad are too afraid that the old balance might shift, but these tragic events are reconfiguring the local power landscape. And? If I declare a state of emergency at my own discretion, there will be a feud, a civil strife. I need them to acknowledge me at least, to take further action. I need Oglimsky's money and the Cane's standing. I need Big Vlad's cunning and Georgie's energy. I also need their servants to follow my orders. Why won't they make concessions to you? It's glaringly obvious that every minute counts, else the town will die. What are they going to rule then? It's their damned infantilism. One of them is a greedy child. Another is a whimsical one. They think that if they admit that there's an outbreak in town, it will actually happen. But as long as they refuse to believe it, it simply doesn't exist. It's either megalomania or cunning calculation. What can I do to convince them? Find proof. Any proof. Immediately. While Ruben tampers with the body, and he'll be busy with it for a long time since he's not a professional, the initiative will be lost. Help me, Dankovsky. Find factual proof, show it to them, and they won't be able to deny the truth any longer. Sadly, this is now my direct duty. I received a letter from the powers that be testifying to that extent. What steps are you planning to take? I've asked several people I trust for help. Perhaps they have already offered to help you too. Some of them have sent a word to me already. Furthermore, Anna, the current owner of the Willows, is positive that she knows how to find irrefutable proof of the outbreak. She needs a competent person to assist her. Looking for infectious hotspots is a dangerous job. Undoubtedly. This is why I'm asking you, if you would offer your assistance at all, of course, to get there before the people that are prepared to risk their lives for the public well-being do. They probably have no idea how to ensure their own safety in a situation like this. Talk them out of it before it's too late. Of course I will. Don't worry about that. Right down there. How many marks do we have so far? They're all local, actually. That's the back and forth there. I should go back and talk to Andrey, probably. Then we have Anna down there. Anything else?
Now or never. We need a decisive move.
The prices are rising with every passing minute. People are panicking. Isn't this reason enough for the rulers to declare a state of emergency? They're panicking over nothing. Had it been the other way around, it would have been better. We would know what to be afraid of, but the people wouldn't. Over nothing? Their panic makes perfect sense. Yes, they have stopped lynching girls on a charge of cannibalism and possession of 2 souls, but if the dead keep piling up, they will go looking for someone to pin that on. We'll have to stop the threat before the panic turns into catastrophe, but only if I'm supported rather than stonewalled. Everything is in your hands, Bachelor. I know what I'm doing. The Bachelor seems like a friendly dude. No. No, 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 no.